They blamed me for their loss. But my Rebirth changed the Gamith brand new Tesla I just bought for 100. I sold it for a measly $30,000. All because of my past life co-worker Kate, who was 8 months pregnant and suddenly clutched her belly in pain, crying and begging me, "Alice, I'm going into labor. Please take me to the hospital." I panicked immediately and drove her to the hospital in my new car. When we got there, the baby had the umbilical cord wrapped around its neck and passed away before birth. The next day, her husband hung a banner at the company entrance: "Heartless co-workers, reckless driving, custom proper fetal position, and tragic loss." The video went viral online. I was severely harassed and had my private information leaked across the internet. Her husband wouldn't let it go either. He said I caused the loss of his son, forced me to kneel and apologize, and demanded compensation. My dad was so upset he fell gravely ill and lost mobility. Our house was vandalized with paint. When I opened my eyes again, I was back in the office. I had just sold my car when Kate clutched her belly with a pained expression. "Alice, I think I'm going into labor. Can you drive me to the hospital?" I replied calmly, "If you need to go to the hospital, call 911. "Why are you asking me?" Kate clutched her belly, cold sweat covering her forehead, her whole body swaying unsteadily. She grabbed my arm. "I'm about to give birth. Please drive me to the hospital. It hurts so much." That expression, that tone, those words, every single punctuation mark was exactly the same as in my past life. I stared at her face as my mind exploded with a roar. In my past life, I was deceived by this very act. She had cried and begged me just like this, saying things like, "Can't get a cab. No time. You just bought a new car." I had softened then. I was so panicked I could barely grip the steering wheel, but I still gritted my teeth and rushed to the hospital in my newly purchased Tesla. On the way, I ran to yellow lights and went over 3 speed bumps. When we got to the hospital, she was wheeled into the delivery room. 2 hours later, the doctor came out with a very grave expression. "Is the family here?" The baby had the umbilical cord wrapped around its neck. It didn't make it. My legs went weak right then. Kate cried. "It's you. It's all because you drove too fast. You caused the loss of my baby." I didn't know any better then and actually thought it was my fault for driving. I apologized to her helplessly. Marcus didn't say anything at the time. He just looked at me with red eyes. The next day, he hung a banner at the company entrance. White background, black letters: "Heartless co-workers, reckless driving, custom proper fetal position, and tragic loss." A dozen relatives stood behind him. Some held phones live streaming, others cursed on the street. The video shot to the top of the local trending topics that same day. The topic, "Tesla driver causes baby loss," got over 200 million views in 3 days. My name, my photo, my ID number, my home address, all of it was posted online. Every single comment criticized me. "Someone like this is allowed to drive? Lawbreaker. Oh, so driving a Tesla makes you special? Pay compensation. Face justice." Why is she still around? The company called me in for a meeting that same day. The HR manager said expressionlessly,